Hey, so first off, look at this. I got my hair down. I never have my hair down. It's because I washed my hair for the first time in I don't even know how long, so I'm letting it dry. Okay, so I'm doing this video. You guys can see, you're starting to see in my face because I'm literally 2 weeks out from my show today. I feel fantastic. This morning I woke up and I just look totally, every day. This is the point where you start looking a little different each day. The reason for this post is a follow-up from somebody that I talked about in the last video that I waited to try to get approval to kind of tell a little bit more about her. So, I try to motivate others. My journey, I say, my mission in life with these videos, with being a coach, is to give people hope. That's literally what if I could sum it up into the easiest way possible, it's to give people hope, to give people a better life. And I say hope first because you have to believe that you can do it. Faith. Life doesn't have to be where it is right now. And I don't care about your circumstances, conditions, or anything. There are too many. I love watching America's Got Talent. I love watching American Ninja Warrior, Spartan Warrior. I started watching those shows because I ran out of other things like Power and Scandal and all those other things. But now I'm even more so loving those. Not because it's amazing to see what these people can do, but there's always a backstory. There's always a story. Like there was a 60-something-year-old man on there that was told a year before that he would never walk again. And he did American Ninja Warrior. And I don't even remember what thing he got to, but I mean, he got past the first one, and that's the thing. He was told he would never walk or run again. So my mission is to give people hope, to get people to believe that they can be more, do more, everything. So, I'm also trying to show women that having kids, not only, there are more women that are emotionally connected to food, but don't get it twisted. There are a lot of guys too. Women, I want them to know that I don't care about your age. I don't care about menopause. I don't care about, menstrual cycles. You gain 6 pounds during your menstrual week. Not my clients. And then, having kids. So most of you know, one of my kids is adopted, Amir, because I had a really hard time getting pregnant with Koa, but whatever, that's a whole nother story. But I do have one kid, that's biologically mine, that I gave birth to, that my body held on to, and then I released. So, but again, I'm always inspired by other stories, and it's very rare that there are other people out there that are being a product of, being a spokesperson for hashtag no excuses. So I came across this woman on my coaches, and I can't say anything. I mean, there's literally, my coach is the smartest person I have ever come in contact with, even though I've never met him. I hope one day to meet him. But I believe he's got an unbelievable team of people. And, he posts about them, and I follow him, and I get notified every time he uploads something on Instagram. So he had posted something about one of his athletes, and I started following her. And then she just recently, and she's in her 40s, she just recently got her pro card. And I talked about her, Carmen, in my last video. I even gave you her Facebook name, Carmen A007. But I got a little bit more information about her, and I scrolled through her page, and she has been a huge fire for me lately. And even more the weekend after she got her pro card. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about her, and I'm also going to let you know that I'm going to put some pictures at the end so you can see. So another thing that women feel is that after C-sections, that they can't have a flat stomach or a nice body. So that is what I'm going to tell you about this woman. She has a full-time job. She works for Verizon. She is married and has 2 kids, one that is 20 and one that is 10 years old, and she's had 2 C-sections. And this woman just got her pro card 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So if that is not unbelievable motivation, again, I say this 1,000 times over, there might be one out of the 12,000 people subscribed to my YouTube channel that might want to compete. But it is not about inspiring those to compete. It's just about showing those. My mission is to be a better version of me. So my goal is to compete. My goal is to get my pro card. But I'm not doing my goal because I want to inspire other people to do my goal. I'm just doing this so I can show women that you can get in incredible shape, whether you physically want to walk on the stage of your bedroom for your husband, for your friend, walk on the stage of the pool with your 4 kids walking next to you with the baddest body, or physically walk on stage, which don't contact me, I'll give you my coach's info, or contact me and I'll give you my coach's info. But that's what it's about. It's about showing women that, and not in a negative way. I'm not telling you, like, and you know, that post that I made with, I have a kid, a 6-pack, and no excuses. It's not to put people down that don't have a 6-pack. It's not. That's not what it's meant to do. You have to find the positive in everything that you see. So my thing is, I want to show people that, you know, you can have kids. You can have a flat stomach. If you don't want to have a 6-pack, if you want to have a 4-pack, if you want to have the 2 lines down the side, whatever it is, it's about doing something every day to be a better version of yourself. It's about being inspired by somebody. So I always say I don't want to look like somebody else. I want to look like the next best version of myself. Like, I'm excited about what I'm going to look like in 2 weeks. Then I'm excited about the off season. Then, well, I'm excited about the photo shoot the next day. Then I'm excited about off season, but not getting sloppy, like off season to improve on things. And then the next show that I want to do. I'm excited to see what the difference will be between the Contra Costa show and this one. And then this one and the next one when I compete at the pro level. Like, that's what it's about. And you know, I believe that, you know, even if you have a crazy job and even if you work 16 hours a day, I believe that there is, if it's looked at the right way, like if you look at cardio as punishment, you're not going to enjoy it. If you look at cardio as an opportunity to release happy hormones and to get yourself to feel better that day. If you look at food as it is literally just my next meal. I have with me what I need to get me until about 12 o'clock because then I'll be home. I actually have enough to get me until about 3 o'clock, but I know I'll be home by 12. So it is about setting for success. It is about finding a way. I'm tired when I wake up at 3 o'clock and I never go back to bed. When I'm planning on doing my cardio at 5, even if I'm exhausted and I'm like, oh, I could totally just go back to bed and get in a nap or whatever and catch up on sleep. No, I'll catch up on it when I'm ready to catch up on it, or when I can catch up on it, or if catching up on it doesn't interfere with the other things that are set for me to succeed. Food prep and, you know, setting for success for days in advance, and not like you actually waste so much time only doing 1 or 2 days in advance. You should spend 5 or 10 minutes every night just separating your food for the next day. Maybe making your breakfast, which is what I do. Making my breakfast and setting up my pills, my morning vitamins. So again, I say, Carmen, thank you for being a huge motivator for me, and I hope you guys find motivation in her because she is a mother of 2 with 2 C-sections. Now, that's something I don't have. So I hope that you guys go follow her on Instagram and go get inspired, whether you want to do a show or not. But go get inspired by that, by a flat stomach after C-sections. So there's always something out there. There's huge aggressive goals and, oh my God, this woman lost 200 pounds and she has flat stomach. It's capable. Like, some of them out there are not real and Photoshop, and there's too much Photoshop, but you know, those that you do your research on and you get to know them and they're real and they have a YouTube channel or they do videos or whatever, then those are the ones that you follow. Now, this woman, again, the real deal. I really hope to one day meet her. And I hope that you guys are inspired by her. So, sending love to her in her future endeavor. I hope to be on stage with her and compete at the pro level. And not to compete against her, even though, well, she's like way so much taller than me, but just to be on that stage with her. And that's it. It is Saturday. I have 1,000 text messages to answer. I'm about to go get my coffee and then go deliver the heat, as I always say to my clients, then weigh-ins, and then family day. And today we have a dunk tank coming to the studio, so I'm going to find out what my body fat is 2 weeks out from my show. So, mwah. Okay, so as I promised, this is my favorite picture, C-section, okay? Then this is her the day that she won her pro card. Then this is her with my coach on the left, obviously, that's Johnny, and then his fiance, Mary. Then this is just a little selfie of her being a girl in a car. Then that's her family with her son, that's 10, her husband, and then that's her 20-year-old son. And then this is just a little montage she made that I stole from Facebook, or from Instagram, with the whole family.